Hey there, welcome to another Retro Alcove. We are mixing things up today. I'm Graveyard, joined by the puzzle queen herself, Mezzo. We are playing Myst 3, or Myst Exile. I'm excited. I've never seen anyone play this game. I've never played this game. Have you?
I did a lot, like more than 15 years ago.
Well, that's cool. But let's get this going, shall we? I'm excited.
Yes, I am ready.
All right.
Oh, do you have pen and paper, or do I need to grab some?
I will do pen and paper.
Okay.
I mean, do I have pen and paper? No. Well, I could use some, Hyper Cave notebooks.
I realized as our group linked back to Dunny that we should not restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang.
It's a shame we didn't get the true ending from Myst 2 to know what was supposed to be canon.
I decided to write another age, one that would help the Dunny survivors begin again, free from the tragedies of their past. So with my wife, Catherine, supporting me, I put aside that past for the future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Alicia. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to that age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me once and for all.
Very epic music. Exile. So, was the good ending that the people survived on the island?
Isn't it?
I honestly don't remember.
Oh, wow.
We call it Tamana. We moved here after Atris finished writing Relation. He wanted us to have a new home too.
Was she
I'm so glad to see you.
British
I
last
told
time?
our paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relation, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his padlocks. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
Why don't you wait in his study?
Okay, first.
Yes.
Really, the only thing they let you do with graphics is what? Turn up the contrast on your monitor. You can't even change the brightness within the game.
Wow.
I was looking to see if there was a way to make it so there's not this big black box around it,
Yeah. Huh.
I guess that's not going to matter.
All right.
Taimon, thank you for responding so quickly to my request for Nara padlocks. As you know, security in Tomana has become an important issue of late. Perhaps I am overreacting, as Catherine suggests, but the idea that someone may be sneaking into my study, reading all of my journals, disturbs me. After what happened to my library on Myst, after my own sons, Cirrus and Akanar, destroyed so many of my books, I've come to realize how delicate the link is to my worlds. I've never been able to repair those burned books to link to each age and find out if they haven't survived. The padlocks won't change that situation, but they would ease my fear of trespassers considerably. Sincerely, Atris.
Interesting. So he doesn't even know if the people survived or not, because
yeah,
they fled. I mean, we were supposed to flee too, but I think we died.
Yeah, I think that's basically what happened is we died.
Yeah.
I know I feel like I'm supposed to look at the book, but I also don't want to just jump into looking at something that could progress us too far. Relishane. Relishan.
Well, my friend, I see you found the Relishan book.
Relishan.
Catherine tells me you've been here for some time. Sorry if I've kept you waiting. Since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things. And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishan. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve, compared to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishan, and we'll be off. Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Months? So this has only been months.
It's Worm Tongue!
No! No!
Wow.
Relishan!
It's nice to know the Florida government has been.
I guess we're going after him.
We don't approve his books. Take him out of the library. Burn them.
Yeah.
Burn the books.
So we're going after him. That's the actor who plays Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings, who took the book.
Brad Dourif?
Yeah, that's why I yelled. That's why I yelled Wormtongue.
I mean,
because I remember he's in the game.
Nice. I mean, Brad Dourif's awesome. He's also the voice of Chucky. He's fast. Remember to always look behind doors.
So I guess I could, yeah, right. So I can't actually get in. I'm going down to the beach for the day. Or just to walk up. Okay.
Something's broke. Oh. Do they have to point at each other? So that's yellow. The other one was blue.
This one's broken.
I'm assuming we're going to have to repair it.
That, or like, it's supposed to activate something and it can't do it because it's broken, so we have to bypass it and like turn the things in a different way. So it works again. Okay. Yeah, so I'm wondering if this like shines a big red light or something. I see an opening.
Oh.
Okay.
Hit that. Boom. It's going to...
Is it going into this one? Seems like it is.
Which?
Oh, do you see that it's barely noticeable. I thought I saw it for a second. Yeah,
there you
see.
go. So where's that going then?
This way, which is broken.
But if we looked through it, it went. We saw one across to the blue, right?
See, now it's pointing at the broken one.
So if that's going to the blue.
Now, do we need to go to the blue one? Pointed over there.
Maybe.
Oh, it's pointing at the green one now.
Interesting.
Which is way over there. It looks like I'm going to have to go around like the other way. Maybe?
Maybe. I'm saving the beer in the chair for, when we need it. Because this is exploration at its finest. And at least no one's yelling at you to solve the puzzles faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brad Dourif might yell at you. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Oh. kind of pretty. That's a big ball thing in my way. I wonder if this is like a track and I'm supposed to open that door and it will keep going. Maybe. Ooh, that looks cool. Are we like on an island that formed around a giant animal?
It looks like a giant tooth.
Yeah, there's several. They kind of remind me either of teeth or of like elephant horns.
Tusks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eventually got the right word.
You're autocorrecting in real time.
Yeah.
Which we gotta make that as a shirt.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's a whole other way this way.
Okay, so we're heading towards the green, maybe?
I don't even know where we're heading towards first, but I like the walkways, except they need rails on both sides because I will fall.
Osha hasn't visited this island yet, this age.
This is pretty. Looks like those stained glass lamps that you see in homes.
Oh, yeah.
Does that do anything? Look behind doors!
Yep.
Well, that's fun.
You're just taking out all the doors.
Yep. Okay. I'll take that. Defend myself.
Exactly. What in the world? Is that?
Does the plant somehow convey power, like, or something?
Well, it stopped power going to it. If you put it there, it removes the wires, right?
Okay. And now, if I do this, and then I do this,
there's no power to it.
But to the plant, there is.
Oh. It's not. Is it a plant? Because that's a shell. That's like an.
It's the shell's being used as a planter.
It kind of looks like a squid that has a shell on its back that or the octopus that puts itself in a shell and it goes across the ocean.
Yeah. Oh. Is that like an elevator?
Bye.
Why would you have an elevator with an open bottom that's just like a cage?
I mean, what's below it? What did you release?
I don't know.
Those.
They're weights.
Is that opening a passage? You have it open. You know what I mean? Like, is there a passage somewhere now that you lifted?
Looks like that ride at Disneyland with the rockets.
There are so many buttons and levers in here. My goodness. So I'm wondering if the weights there lifted the.
I can flip this over. Too.
And then does it go the other way when you flip it?
Same way. Okay, I think we'll figure more about that when we find maybe some kind of guide or something for it. I have done it. I have used a swirling linking to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel and felt the tingling begin, whereas a sudden sickening lurch inside my stomach. Then I fell into the page. This has happened before. I know it happened the first time I came to this place when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan. It happened when I used his hidden books, and it happened when I finally opened the machine right before the fog first ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know what I had come and would be waiting for, just like they waited inside this very tusk. I was afraid they would tie me up again, that the poison snakes would strike, but the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still. And without really knowing what I did, I started to search every room, every floor, every cabinet. I found his journals, Atris' never-ending journals. I found the book that brought me back to this world, a lesson world he calls Shinaman. Oh, Tamara, my love, how long have I been trapped here? How much of my life has been eaten by the fog? The face of sea in the lagoon isn't one I remember ever wearing. It's so much older, so much more savage, but it is me. It is Saavedra. And I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. I have returned several times now to Tamana. I am searching for some sign of his sons. I was certain they would run back to their father, but so much time has passed, so many years in which to forget about my people. Is that what happened, Atris? Safe in your beautiful new home, enjoying life with your dear wife and family, did you become so busy envisioning worlds that you forgot the ones you already created? I must be very careful. I must not let them know that I'm free. I will read the journals I can find to figure out where his two sons are hiding. And then when I found the sons again, and when I've got the whole family together, I'll bring them down. Atris and his family will suffer the way I have suffered for years. Sayers and Ekinar are not in Tamana. Every day I become more and more convinced Atris' sons are not there. What happened, Atris? Did you grow tired of them the way you grew tired of Narayan? Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? It does not matter. I can still take revenge against their father now that I am no longer stuck. I can avenge all the dead in my world. I have already opened his other books, and I began making changes in those worlds using his own lessons against him. There's still much more work to be done, but eventually I will lure him into this tusk. I will find some way to make him follow me here from Tamana. For now, I will concentrate on the orbiter. I'm trying to look at the pictures it has. It's not a natural part of this world. The material that creates it is nothing like I've ever seen. It reminds me just a little of the shield, and in the same material, it can't be damaged. But perhaps I can damage the other devices. No, I cannot be true. Surely his journals deceive me. So dramatic. He says he's brought them back. He says he's given the deny. That's from the last game. Brethren, new life. But how? How can one man have so much power? How can one man's writings reawaken a dead world? I don't know what this means by all that is sacred. Tamara, what can I mean? It doesn't change a thing. I can still continue as I planned. I can still seek my revenge on my people, for my people. It will make my enemies suffer. By the weaving, Tamara, this changes everything. Oh, here's the picture. Yep. Two in the middle, two on the right, in the middle, and left on the bottom. I have found a way to reprogram his scanning device. It requires scavenging parts from another mechanism in the tusk, but I think the gears I leave can still be operated by hand. Okay. So did you make note of these with?
Yep.
Okay. And then this tells you which way they need to face. So one needs to face inwards.
Yes.
It is finished. All is ready for Atris' arrival. Tonight I will sleep among the ghosts. Then tomorrow I will link to Tamana. When I link out, I'll be carrying his book. May the spirits of this serve to guide me. That's it.
All right. So let's make...
And we haven't looked at this one, but I think that's a lot to look at.
All right. So let's go on the elevator and make those things look that way. Then turn the gears. So that needs to be all the way. Put the left one down one more.
Yeah, and then these two down one more.
Yep. Just like that.
This, I think, is in the right position. These, we need to have one facing inwards.
And the other two facing out. Make sure the other two are facing out.
And then what about this one?
Facing out.
Facing out.
Facing out. I don't recall seeing that in his journal. I would think it'd have to be locked so the both gears will turn, no? You see how, it's a gear back there? So
yeah, I'm just trying to see how to get to the book. Like, how do I actually read them? Don't know how to read them. They don't give you like the tutorial about what keys to use.
Oh, okay. So there should be a lever with an arrow. Can you go back into the book, the last page of those drawings?
I'm trying to get back into the book. I don't know how.
Oh.
That's what I'm struggling with. I can do this. That's all I can do aside from moving things and climbing. I can't figure out how to read the actual book again.
Okay, so I'll beer in the chair here. So we have those two.
Yeah, just beer in the chair just so I can click on the book.
So you look at the drawings, look at the machine behind the broken panels, set the 3 weights as he's drawn them, which we did. Move the upper gear with the missing tooth. And move the lever in the direction of the arrow. So it's only 2 ways. So try moving the top gear.
That's just what happens.
And move the lever in the direction of the arrow. So move the lever the other way. Let's try
this lever?
Yeah. All right. So it says move the lever in direction. Step out of the wall and call the elevator back.
Oh, okay. Where's the out?
Step in it and go up. I like that it makes you look down.
It's like, wait, hey, look through the grate that your foot can easily fall through.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're wearing heels.
I don't think they have heels in these ages.
Oh, he's in there.
Okay, so red, purple, green.
Hi, Atris.
My sons, I promise to teach you the secrets of my ages. This world is the first step on your journey. Search the island, and you'll find 3 linking books. Each connects to an age in which you must fulfill.
Hello, Atris.
Hey there, Chucky.
Sorry I'm not there to greet you in person, but I just didn't think it would be wise, considering how long I've been stuck here. Trapped in these lesson ages by 2 very greedy little boys. Your sons, Atris, Cirrus, and Akinar. Of course, they're not so little anymore, not so innocent. I thought a lot about innocence these last few years and what happens when it gets lost. Worried about relation? I have it. Worried about friends, relatives, people you can't get back? I know just how you feel.
Do you, though? Do you?
If you want to do something about it,
Agent of Sauron.
Open this device. And there's just one problem. I've changed the 3 symbols that do that. So if you want to reclaim relation, you're going to have to take your own class. Find the 3 symbols, Atris. And don't keep me waiting forever.
It's good advice, Brad Dourif. Good advice.
Okay, so we need to find 3 symbols before we can bring that up and go after him?
Yes. Can we look at the projectors? Chance.
Oh. Let's say make it go down. Yeah.
See that? What's that? What does that symbol look like to you? Like leaf with an eye?
Yeah. And I'm wondering if there's just supposed to be somewhere I overlay it on, like this.
Is that the same symbol?
Yeah. You see?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, is that supposed to be doing something?
It's going in and out of focus.
Do you see the 3 dots below you there?
I see these dots.
Do you see the dots right below your cursor on the smaller circle? Is that where they're supposed to be? Do you see that?
No.
Like the stars? Okay, move your mouse to the like that. That's a maybe a spot. That's a spot, and that's a spot.
I don't know. My first thought was, oh, I'm supposed to bring it into focus. I see what you mean, though. But there's 4 dots. I only see 3 on here.
Okay, so I'll give you what it says to do.
Okay.
Okay, drag the lens until you locate a plaque, match the icon, and bring the 2 together. There are horizontal and vertical handles left and right. We did the zoom. Okay, make a note of each icon and the positions of the 4 marbles around the lens where it appeared.
Okay.
So you moved them though. So let's try to reset it.
I don't know how to reset that.
Can you get out of here? And
I thought you're only supposed to make mark of them after you focus it.
Yeah.
Well, I've already focused it. This does not mean this is what we make note of.
Is that where they were?
Oh, it's not where this one was. Not when you first enter, but there's no way to reset it that I can see.
Can you get out of this area or no?
I mean, I can get out of the area probably.
Let's look at another lens. There should be 2 more. Yeah. Okay. So we need to take note of that, but let's find that symbol first and see if that changes at all. See how it changes? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I see how it changes. I just don't see how you're supposed to be able to make note of it when there's no way to reset it. Like, it's not necessarily intuitive in that sense. Okay.
I don't think we're supposed to mess with those symbols right now. It just says to note where they are for the time being.
Sears and Akinar, the walls run red with steam and strangling branches. I see their bloated faces laughing at everything. I remember how they lied. I remember what they did. They brought me here to die, and I followed them. The lattice roots were black from too much overgrowth. Puffer spores floated up in the hot steam and burst. No one was there to guide the spores to the branches. No one was ready to perform the ritual waiting. The fighting had torn my people apart. They didn't care. They didn't care. They wanted Narayan to die. I have done it. I have used his swirling linking book to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel and felt that I already read that, didn't I? I think it was adding pages is what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Can I? Thank you.
All right. So let's go back to that symbol and let's find it. And don't move the marbles. They're called, I guess, marbles. I don't know.
That's a good. It's a good enough description to keep track of what they are.
Yeah. So just position the icon so it's the right size of wherever that is. Then I'll take a screenshot.
Like what I did before. Like what I did before.
Yeah, but don't move the right handle. Just do the.
Okay.
Okay, so I will take a screenshot of this layout. Maybe. Come on, computer. My computer says nay. Nay. Very much so. So if it's going to say nay, if it's just going to say nay, I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
There you go.
All right. Let's move on to the other two symbols.
Do you want me to focus it? But no.
No.
Okay. It feels weird not to have my hands in WASD because that doesn't do anything here.
All right. So that looks good. Sure. And picture. Next. And picture.
Now the two that we just did, I had focused those, but the last one I didn't focus.
What do you mean focus?
Like the right lever is a focus, like to make things clearer.
Oh.
I didn't do that with
this
one over here because you said not to touch that. You said not to touch it.
All right, so let's focus then. That's better or worse? So that looks focused to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see it a lot better.
Okay. So let me take a picture of that then. Because this is supposedly all we need to do is take note of those positions.
Okay.
So that's it in this room, supposedly.
All right. I'm going to try to walk out the door.
Okay.
Because it lets you walk across.
Oh.
But I'm assuming this is just to the door we first looked at earlier. I guess we can't go out. It's locked. Or we just had to unlock it.
Maybe only one can be open at a time.
I guess so.
Interesting.
So
is this where we were? Yeah, this is.
This is definitely where we were.
Okay. Did we ever determine if we can get to what we're still looking for, like the red one and the blue one, right? For moving the light around. Okay.
What did I just do? Oh. So this light is going to go from here into this and open it, I'm assuming.
I would assume it may be because there's 5 dots around it. Maybe there's 5 different color lenses they go through. The dots will change color around the door.
Yeah. Okay, so we went down here earlier, but did we miss anything? Because I just pulled that lever right away. I didn't go anywhere else. So there's nowhere. Oh, I went this way.
Yeah.
But I didn't check out anywhere else. That's another lever.
What's that?
Nothing, I guess.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's because it depends on what side you're on. If you're on the other side, you probably would have swung it open. You know what I mean? Be my guess.
It's the other side.
Oh.
We came from there. Little teepee type of house. Am I not able to go anywhere else?
Wow, you can do so much in this
There we
side.
go. I know.
There's a ladder in the wall. To the left, or keep going that way.
You can go up the ladder. Look, pumpkins. I don't know.
Ah, yes, pumpkins that grow on the side of cliffs. Cliff pumpkins. We all know those. Oh, that's a different color one. Ah, blinded.
Okay, it's pointing at the red one. Over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pointing at that one. Don't think we want it pointing to what feels like nothingness.
Ah.
It's pointing at the yellow one over there.
Did we get to the yellow one?
No.
Okay. Watch this be the end game puzzle.
That would be interesting. The music every now and then.
Ah.
Okay, now it's pointing to that one. Because we walk over here and look through it. Purple.
Purple.
The red one. Which is back on the other side again.
Yeah.
Looks like I can get through to there through the stepping stones, and I didn't know it. Where's the red one at? Over there. That's blue. Is that red?
Has to be.
And I just walked right past it. It's pointing at it. That's the thing that points at that door.
Yeah. So now we should be able to go over there and open it, right?
I would think so.
Theory.
Going the long way, I guess. Excuse me, you're coming through one more time. Wait, did I go past where I needed to go? Yeah, I did. I just need to go up. I didn't need to go down.
Let's see that through that door and we can save it. I think that'd be a good stopping point once we verify we can do something with it.
Okay. Right, door, where are you? You're on that side.
Oh, see how it's all lit up?
Yeah. I think we have to enter them in a certain pattern.
But they're all lit up. So, I mean, that means it's got the combined powers of...
Yeah, I just think there's like a button for each of these. And I'm guessing we have to push them in a certain order before we can open it.
Yeah, so this is like towards the end of the game.
Oh, we're jumping ahead, aren't we?
We are. So I'll just give the little hint is we are trying to come across those colors to know the correct input to them.
The correct input?
The correct order. Yeah, we'll come across those colors in a certain pattern throughout the rest of the So you have that in place there, so we're good there.
I was just preparing.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Mezzo and Graveyard. Oh, it fits perfect.
Wow.
All
right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us another Retro Alcove. This is interesting.
Yes.
I'm excited because there's 5 altogether in the Myst series.
Yes, there are.
Okay, we're gonna get through all of them. So thank you, Cavers, Dwellers, and Splunkers for joining us. Make sure to check out all the other great shows we have for you. Anything else you want to add to this, Mezzo, before we sign off?
No, thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Guys.
Bye.